Welcome to Intellectual. In this video tutorial, we are going to understand the concept of unit digit. Suppose you want to find out the unit digit for this sum, say 25 plus 12. What you'll do? You just find out the sum, say it is 37 and you'll say the unit digit is 7. It is very simple question. Again, I write a product 676 into 543 into 19. I say find the unit digit. You will say we'll find the product and the last digit of the answer will decide the unit digit. So instead of finding that, I just multiply the last three digit, which is 6 into 3 into 9, and the answer is 162. So I can say that 2 is the unit digit. But what when certain number is raised to some powers? Suppose I want to find 2 raised to power 5333. Then what? So in such type of question, there is a concept of cyclicity. Using this concept, we can find out any number raised to any power easily from 0 to 9. Suppose I have to find 1 raised to power 2, 3, 5, 6. 2 raised to power, say take us the same example, 3 raised to power 2, 3, 5, 6 and so on. So I will tell you one by one from all the numbers from 0 to 9. You remember one thing, 1, 0, 5 and 6. These are the 4 numbers which when raised to any power of n will give you the same unit digit as the number itself. It means if I write 1 raised to power 233, then the answer will be, unit digit will be 1. This will be the unit digit. If I write 0 raised to power 233, I'll get unit digit as 0. For 5, I simply write 253, unit digit as 5, and 6, it will give me the unit digit as 6 itself. So remember, whenever the number 1, 0, 5 and 6 is raised to any power of n, will get the same unit digit as the number itself. Now then comes the number 4 and 9. When 4 and 9 is raised to any power of n, 4 power n and 9 power n, they follow a pattern of odd and even. It means if I write 4 raised to power 123 and 4 raised to power say 124. Now look here, 4 raised to power odd and 124 is an even number. When 4 is raised to 4 and 9 both, when 4 is raised to any odd power of n, the answer will be 4. When 4 is raised to any even power, the answer will be 6. Now, then comes the 9. When 9 is raised to any odd power, answer will be 9. And when 9 is raised to even power, 9 square, it will give me the unit digit as 1 and the 9 as the unit digit. So I'll explain this with an example. If I have to find out 4 raised to power 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is again an odd power. So my answer will be 4 itself. If instead of 2, 3, 4, 5, it was 4 raised to power 2, 3, 4, 6, then it is an even power. So for even power, my answer will be 4 raised to power 2, which is 16. This is 6, and here I can explain you that 4 raised to power 1, which is odd. So answer will be 4, and 4 is square, which is 16. So answer will be 6. So 4 raised to any even power, answer will always be 6. 4 raised to any odd power, answer will always be 4. Now comes the 9. 9 raised to power 2, 3, 4, 5. Again it's an odd power, and when 9 is raised to any odd power, suppose the unit digit will be 9, and when 9 is raised to any even power, this is even power, answer will be, you can understand, 81, because 9 is square, it is an even power, so unit digit will be 1, and 9 raised to power 1, it is an odd power, unit digit will be 9. Now this is 1056 we have finished. Now 4 and 9 is also finished. Now the rest 4 numbers are 2, 3, 7, 8. Now these 4 numbers follows a rule of cyclicity. Now I tell you cyclicity. What is cyclicity? If I write powers of 2, I will explain it with the powers of 2. I write various powers of 2. 32 and 2 power 6, 64, 2 power 7, 128, 2 power 8, 256, 2 power 9 which is equal to 512, and 2 power 10 which is equal to 1024. Now you see that after every 4 steps, this 4 digits 2486, 2486 are repeating. If I write further, we find that 2486 are repeating. So after every 4 steps these digits are repeating, it means it follows a cycle of 4 which is called as cyclicity, and the cyclicity for 2, 3, 7 digit 8, this 4 digit is 8. It means if I have to find out 2 raised to power 32, or say a bigger number 2 raised to power 222. So I have to divide this power of n, that is 32 here, with the number 4, and the remainder will decide my answer. Here I am getting remainder as 0. I can get remainder as 0, 1, 2, 3, since we are dividing it by 4. So we cannot get remainder more than 3. So remainder is equal to 0. So the power of 4 and the unit digit will be 6. Whenever the remainder is 0, we write the power as 4 and the unit digit will become 6. I will make a small table for remembering the powers. If I get remainder, and here I will get the power. When remainder is 0, 1, 2, 3. If remainder is 0, the unit digit power will be 4 and the unit digit will be 2 power 4 which is 6. If remainder is 1, if remainder equal to 1, then power will be 2 power 1 and the unit digit will be 2. Power will be 1. If remainder is 2, power will be 2, remainder 3, power will be 3. You have to just remember for remainder 0. Whenever the remainder is 0, the power of the digit will be 4 and 2 power 4 will give you 16 and the unit digit will become 6. Let us take one more example. If I write 2 power 33, then I will divide it by 4, 32. So remainder is equal to 1 and whatever remainder, the same will be the power. So 2 power 1, unit digit will be 2. If remainder, say take an example 34, 4 8 is 32, remainder is equal to 2. If remainder equal to 2, then power will be 2 power 2, then the unit digit will be 4. If I take another example, 5, 4 8 is 32, remainder 1, so remainder 3, so unit digit will be 2 power 3 which is equal to 8. So the remainder will decide the power of power and you will get the unit digit. Right. Now what is case of 3. 3 also follows a cyclicity of 4. If I write 3 ones are 3, 3 square which is equal to 9, 3 cube 27, and 3 power 4 81, after 3 power 5 243. So you will see the digits start repeating after the 4 cycle. So we have to divide the remainder again by 4. So suppose I want to find 3 power 33, then same, divide 33 by 4, 32, remainder 1. So remainder equal to 1. So I will write 3 to the power 1. The unit digit will be C. If remainder is equal to 0, suppose it is 3 power 32, then I will divide it 432 and remainder comes out to be 0, and whenever the remainder is 0, I told you power will be 4. So 3 power 4 81. So the unit digit will be 1. Same for 7 and 8. So in this so this is the concept of unit digit. Whenever 1056 is raised to any power of 1, any power of n, unit digit will remain the same as the number. For 4 and 9, its cyclicity you can say it is 2. For odd power, remainder will be 4, and for even, the remainder will be 6. For 9 raised to power odd, remainder will be 9. 9 raised to power even, remainder will be 1. For 2, 3, 7, 8, we have to divide the power of number by 4, and 2 raised to power that remainder will decide the unit digit. Hope you like this tutorial. In the next tutorial, I will bring some more problems on unit digit which are asked in the examination, various examination, NTSC and all that. So it will be helpful for you.